Yo, what's up guys, Mullet Reaver here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and as you can see behind me, we are on the brand new free-to-play and we just hit level 45. I believe we're the first ones to do this. However, the cool thing about it is it does unlock Hydra for us. Now I don't think I'll be able to do much on Hydra for a while. However, I can now start testing stuff, and even if we can get like bottom chest of normal, start working towards Mithrala, things like that. Definitely going to help. Some stone skin gear, obviously protection gear. Got to be big for the account. But that is not necessarily what we are looking for here. You can see we are farming some Spider 10. I believe with this comes a couple hundred or 100 gems. We'll take it. So I just wanted to go over some of the progression that we've done. We are day 10, as I said, into the account, if I said that. It is day 11 on the login rewards. That's because we started the account just before reset on day 1. But we are not quite 10 full days. Tomorrow's going to be a void shard. That'll be good. So what are the things that we've accomplished here? And I think right now we are, as you can see, very low on gems, very low on silver. I had 0 energy up until obviously the level up, things like that. I used pretty much every resource I have. I've got very little mystery shards. Going for the last milestone that I hit, which is the first out of anybody in the contest here, with exception of some of the community members. I did check the leaderboards, and I think there were like 4 or 5 other people that managed to do this. What am I talking about? Just last night, we were able to make our 3rd 6-star on the account. So now I just have to ascend him up, get him some proper gear, and we should have some damage dealers ready with between Kale and Rathalos here. We do, of course, still have Miscreated Monster up to 60, and then Geo. Other accountable or other good champions to noteworthy champions that we've added to the account. The only one really being Renegade. We just pulled her out of a void shard, I believe, 2 days ago. So now that I got my 3rd 6-star, I think I'm going to get her definitely up to 5 stars. And that is going to help me in Fire Knight progression, particularly with Lash Out here. Decrease speed 3 times, 3-hitter. Obviously, the reset. She's great for Fire Knight. Oh, and actually, I totally forgot she had heal reduction on here. This will help in the Spirit Keep, because I do not have a heal reduction champion. So that actually is huge. So definitely going to work on her, get her up to 5 stars. Probably will be my next 6-star if I don't get a Spirit champion, because with the challenges, I still do need to 6-star a Spirit champion. For that. Pretty much on the challenges, we are pretty hard stopped where we're at, so actually Renegade is going to help complete both of these. That'll get us a Sacred Shard. That'll be great. For arena bonuses, this is going to take a while, getting 3 affinities to level 5. I'm actually not going to do that for a while, and I'll explain why in a bit. Gold tier, we're going to start pushing that. I'll explain why I haven't done that yet as well. Other ones are just some we need gear. Pushing for the 6 stars, I haven't farmed much gear, so we've just been in campaign pretty much the entire time. But now we are going to be able to do that. Where are we at on the account? Obviously, we've fully 3-starred Brutal. Nightmare, we have pushed to our boss here, which is... Well, hopefully now with my 6-star Rathalos, I'll be able to get past, because I really want to pop into Palace of Aravia and farm some 6-star speed boots. That'll be huge for the account, get everybody moving faster. But other than that, as far as dungeons go, Ice Golem, we are up to 14. Minnow, we've actually got full stage 15 Minnow. That is pretty much our Miscreated Monster handling most of it, which is why it takes 5 minutes to do. However, up to 15 is already great for the account. I'll be able to farm masteries instead of having to spend 800 gems for them, so we'll save some resources there. Spider, we haven't gone past 10 because 10, of course, is bugged. It drops about 80% 5-star gear, which if you can't get to 16, then you want to hang out in 10, because that is where you're going to get your best gear for progression. Dragon, we are up to stage 15. Fire Knight. We're only on 9 right now. I need to get up to 13 for that challenge, which again, Renegade is going to help us with a ton. We do have Sand Devil and Phantom unlocked. However, we are not really going to get into that much. Faction Wars. Again, haven't been able to do a ton in Faction Wars, mainly because focusing to get the 6 stars. So pretty much if you're not a good champ, you're a chicken. Where now we'll be able to spread out a bit and get some Faction War stars. Nice thing about Faction Wars is once you get a couple of champions that are useful and are semi-built, you can make up all these stars really quick. It's not like you're time-gated as much as you are in other areas. So for Arena, we just had Arena reset, so everybody dropped down. I was actually knocked down into Silver 4, but I worked my way back up. But I have been hanging out in lower Gold 1 for a reason, and that reason is our missions. So a couple of missions you can see right now, I am stuck on getting Superior Potions from the Magic Keep, which the Magic Keep doesn't open for 2 more days. So we're just going to sit here and wait for a while. However, we've got some time gating going to happen here shortly, which is we need our 4th rank 6. I just completed the 5th rank 6, and whoa, we are well off on the scaling there. Let's fix that. So we are, I just finished the get 3 60s or 6-star champions. So that's why I was pushing hard for the 3rd 6-star. But we're going to get gated on the 4th 6-star, and really we're going to end up getting gated on the Arena affinity bonuses anyway. So here we get 2 to level 4. There's also, we'll start to hit the, I think a single to 5, 7. Actually, I think they go individual. It's 7, 8, 9, and 10 on the 4th set of Arena Arbiter missions. So we're going to get a hard stop there. So pushing all the rest of these doesn't really matter, because until we get those Arena medals collected, we're going to get stopped anyway. So whether we get there and wait, or whether we, collect them as we go, it doesn't really matter. It's going to take the same amount of time. But for those that don't know, things like this, the defeat 100 champions in Classic Arena, there's several of these. I think there's a 50, there's a 75. There's also collect like silver or gold medals, things like that. But this does not require wins. So when it says defeat 100 champions, it's not talking about, I beat a 4-man team, that counts as 4. I beat a 1-man team, that counts as 1. Now, of course, those do count. However, if you go against a 4-man team, you kill 3 of them and they kill you, but those 3 champions are dead. Those 3 count towards this. So basically what I did for the earlier ones, and what I because now we're gated, I'm just going to push. But what I was doing was finding a team where I could nuke 3 of the champions, and then I would just exit the battle, take the 3 wins, or the 3 kills, and do it again. Because I lose, that means you can refight the battle, and you can just do it over and over again until you run out of arena refills. But that gets rid of these missions pretty quick. So, little tip from me to you, that's what I did on those. It may help you get past them a little bit faster. But otherwise, we are just going to focus on Arena now, as well as building out our dungeons and our, collecting gear, because we really need to start getting better builds on our champions. You can see I still don't even have an amulet on Kale. Rathalos, he's going to need some lifesteal gear because he dies pretty easily. We got him crit cap, but we have 0 damage on him. Obviously, we need to get him ascended out, things like that. So that's where we're at. First to 3 stars, or 3 6-stars. First to level 45. We're keep pushing. I think at this point now, the progression is going to be slower as far as those milestones and those gains. But we're going to keep going. We are number 1 on Team HellHades. Team HellHades is also number 1 on the scoreboard. So we'll keep that going. That's it for me, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you in the next one. Later.